everyone! I have a really special video for you, and it is in honor of the fact that I just hit 1,000 subscribers here on my channel. And if this isn't something that has been apparent to you, I have really been working hard since I resigned from my job as a classroom teacher and started doing homeschooling. I've really been working hard to try and figure out the best way to kind of do homeschooling. And I also have been doing the work-at-home mom thing, and it's taken me a little while for me to do all of the things as it happens with all of the plans that I've had in ways that, like, I just really envisioned that they could kind of be and that they could go. But as plans work out, especially when you really stick to them and you really believe in them, they end up going somewhere, and sometimes they take you places that you just didn't think that you could possibly go, or that would work out. So, here's a little bit of a clue of what is in store for this video right here. It's this book. It's called Maggie Moon, and in all honesty, I have no idea where this book came from. I just know that it's been in, like, our library here at home for a really long time, and it has become a bit of a house favorite for reasons that I think that you'll be able to see when I show you a little bit about this book. It's really inspiring, the illustrations are just amazing, and it's just really fun to read. So if you're interested in seeing how and what this book here, the book Maggie Moon, has to do with your planner piece, my planner piece, just like, I don't know, piece in general, then let's go ahead and watch the video, and you might be a little bit surprised at how this too will bring about your own planner piece. So, about this book, Maggie Moon. Now, I just want to get one thing straight. I am an everyday person. I'm a mom. I really enjoy doing planning and planners. I like to help people. I'm a teacher. I've also worked in a career. I've actually worked since I was 15 years old, and, well, I have just like a whole story that kind of goes with that, but that's for a different time, because this video is about this story. One thing that I'm very aware of as a mother, as a planner, as a teacher is, well, a few things. The fact that online is not necessarily the safest and most wonderful place for our kids to be, or even for ourselves to be sometimes. Something else, self-care is a tremendous part of planner piece. But the challenge and the problem with self-care is that you need to be able to carve out time to be able to have that. Well, self-care, it can look like all different things. It can be an activity that you do that brings you joy and gives you a moment to just breathe. It can be you discovering a new hobby, returning to something that maybe you enjoyed before but you've never been able to have time to, like, revisit. It could be you just having some time, some quiet, some space. And usually self-care, especially as it has to do with being a parent, it's very closely tied to the needs of others. Because in order for you to do self-care, you have to not do such direct care for maybe somebody else in your life. And that can be really hard for us, because as a world, or even as people, you know, you want to help others. You want to do things for others. And so, to take the time to give yourself proper self-care, it means that you have to say no to something or someone else. So, as I have said in other videos, my goal, overarching for this YouTube channel, and just my, like, role, my place in the planner community, I'm not trying to be a brand. I really earnestly just want to help people. That's why I got into teaching. That's why I am, like, endeavoring to do this whole, like, kind of planner piece project. I know that my piece, it's connected with other people's piece, or at least it can be. And I kind of feel like with me learning how to do planning and then being able to do so many cool and wonderful things with my time so that I was able to make the life decisions that I did, to leave my corporate world job behind and then come here and be a work-at-home mom and be a homeschooling mom. Well, I kind of feel like if I have peace, why not share it with other people? And, it's such a gift to be able to have a moment to just like breathe and enjoy something that someone else is doing for you. I can't just as well come and like babysit your kids, but what I can do is I can read them a story. Something that maybe you enjoy doing, but you don't have the time and the energy to do it for whatever reason. Something that maybe you remember doing in your childhood, or I don't know, you just haven't had the time to get to the library, or money's tight, and so ordering books and books and books online, I mean, that gets expensive. So why not share a little bit of what I have with you all in this way? So that's really just kind of like the goal of this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and read the book. And if you need to, pause the video, go and get like your favorite mini-me or your favorite student if you're doing homeschooling, and you can pull them up right beside you, and you both can enjoy the story, or they can enjoy the story, and you can enjoy just some time to like take a breath. So let's go ahead and read the story. This is the story of Maggie Moon. It is written by Elizabeth Lagley and illustrated by Gregoire Maybuyer. Digger and Tiger spent all their time in the yard. Nothing grew there but piles of dented things, empty things, worn out things. No one else dared to come to the yard. It was their place. Digger and Tiger were rough and tumble boys, spiky-haired, hole-at-the-knee boys. They were not brothers, but they went together like a garbage can and its lid. One day, a girl arrived. She walked through the high gate and clicked shut behind her. She stared at the tangled rubble and the king of the castle boys. The boys stared back. "I'm Maggie Moon," said the girl. "Can I play with you?" "We don't play with girls," snarled Tiger. "Girls don't know how to play," hissed Digger. "Oh, don't they?" said Maggie, laughing. Maggie left the boys standing in the shadows and went to explore. The yard was a mess, and the boys were unfriendly, but Maggie had ideas. She picked up some trash and began to arrange it, a tin here and a pipe there, until... "It's a racing car," said Tiger. "You can drive it if you want," offered Maggie. "Not likely," said Digger. But as soon as Maggie left, the boys jumped into the car and raced away until dark. The next day, Maggie came to the yard again. Digger and Tiger watched her picking over the junk. "Come on, build something," ordered Tiger. So Maggie made a ship. When it was finished, the boys played pirates. "Can I come aboard?" she asked. "I suppose you could be our cook," said Tiger. "I'd rather be your lookout," said Maggie. She spit on her hands, shot up the rigging and shouted, "Ship in view!" Startled, the boys raised their binoculars. "Aye, aye, shipmate," they said. By the third day, the car was mangled and the ship wrecked. "Let's kick cans," said Tiger. "I'd rather throw stones," whined Digger. "That's boring," said Maggie. "Why don't we make a den?" She found wall things and roof things, and the boys crammed and jammed them into a corner. They played until dark, when the bed calls came. Every day, Maggie thought of something different. They crossed a snake pit, shivered through a haunted castle, lurched round a roller coaster. "She's not bad, for a girl," Digger admitted to Tiger secretly. Then one day, Maggie announced, "I'm going home tomorrow." The boys gazed at the yard. They remembered how, before Maggie came, the rubble was just rubble. "But what shall we play?" wailed Digger. "I've brought you a goodbye present. You can play with that." Maggie wheeled in a towering load and toppled it in front of them. "Space Explorers at the ready," she commanded, then marched out through the gate, clicking it shut behind her. "Aye, aye, Captain," Digger and Tiger saluted, but Maggie had gone. The sound of the closing gate echoed through the yard. The boys stared emptily after Maggie. At last, they inched towards her present pile. The heap of rubble was just a porthole here, a jet there. The boys looked at each other. They had ideas. "Space Explorers," barked Digger. "At the ready," shouted Tiger. By dusk, smooth things and crumpled things, shattered things and battered things, spiraled high above the yard fence. With spacesuits on, the astronauts climbed into the rocket. "Blast off!" they chorused. Digger and Tiger roared and rumbled away from the yard, over the city, zooming into space, in search of their lost captain, Maggie Moon. So as I've said in every video that I've done, and a little bit of just like, I guess my goal this year is to help other people to find their planner piece. And I know that finding your planner piece, it's tied to all different things. As a parent, as a teacher, I am very, very, very well aware of the dangers of like online play, we'll say, of what there is and isn't here on YouTube, how easy it is to stumble in the way of something that is just not appropriate or that you just don't feel comfortable with your kids like watching. So what I wanted to do with a part of this channel is to make a part of it a place where you could maybe get your planner out and you could have your child, your favorite student, as I like to call my daughter, to just sit beside you so that you can do what you need to and want to do, and I can do what I love to do, which is to share reading with children, with others. And hopefully maybe you can discover like some new favorite books. And the great thing is, since this is on YouTube and you can replay it, you can replay this as many times as you need or want. But so that you don't get too tired of it, hearing me like read and stuff, I'm gonna try and do as many books as I can. So that is it. That's that. And I hope that this is one more thing that really helps you to tap into and discover your planner piece. And because I'm a teacher and also I work in a field called user experience design, and I have had so many different paths of my career that I've gone, and I'm an artist and a designer, I have a lot of unique approaches to how to kind of create peace or create space or restructure things so that they are a little bit more efficient and beautiful and of good design. And my goal, as maybe a planner friend of yours now online, is to partner with you and help you to create and design kind of a life that maybe you always thought that you wanted to have but wasn't sure kind of how to kind of get into. So that is it for this video. I will see you in the next video. And if you don't want to miss the next video, I'm going to try and do these like read alouds that are family friendly for you and your family. So redundant. Well, I'm going to try and do these as often as I can and put them in a playlist so then you can revisit them or your kids can revisit them as often as you need to. And that's it for this video. So I hope that you enjoyed this for my big kind of, I don't know, momentous occasion of having 1,000 subscribers. I wanted to do something very special, but I wanted it to be creative, and I also wanted it to be something that could give back to you abundantly. So this is it. And as I said, I'm going to keep trying to do these, so I hope that you enjoy them. I hope that your favorite little student, your family enjoys them, and I hope that you come back again so that we can keep doing this, and we can be partners and like part of a team in order for you to have planner peace and for me to help you find that. So I'll see you next time in the next video. If you don't want to miss it, make sure you subscribe, and please share this with other people, especially if you feel like they might really, really need it or really benefit from it. And that's it. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks again for watching my videos. I so appreciate sharing with you here online, and I have a whole list of ideas that I want to try out in order to try and afford you and others greater life peace as much as planner peace. Please don't be afraid to share this, especially if you think someone else could use it, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. See you next time!